A garden of plants that bloom only once in their lifetime. Paint made with pigment sieved from interstellar clouds. A webcam at the edge of the expanding universe. I'm Katie Paterson, I'm an artist and I've been commissioned for the KB 100 artwork. I create artwork which deals with very expansive subjects from light and space and time and nature to the very edges of the cosmos. I've made a mirror ball that reflects over 10,000 solar eclipses, devised a light bulb that reflects the glow of a full moon, and sent a meteorite back to space with the European Space Agency.
At the heart of Katie's practice really is the concept of collaboration, and that specifically with scientists and researchers. And this was an area that the panel were particularly interested in, is how could Katie work with the scientific community on the campus. Katie's proposal was a really thoughtful response to the centenary. It's really sensitive to the fact that the campus contains so many different types of sciences and areas of thought and discovery.
I've been working on the ideas for many years. They're short sentences that take form in the imagination of people who read the words. And they bring together really wide-ranging subjects from chemistry and zoology to astrophysics, geology, paleontology. When I was invited to give a proposal for the KB Commission, I was really excited because it was a place that I could bring these kind of very diverse ideas together. And the ideas are a way to bring to life visions and images of artworks that otherwise just can never happen because they literally involve subjects like the rings of Saturn or the dark side of the moon.
Katie graduated from ECA in 2004 and then went on to the Slade at UCL in London and has had a pretty stellar career since, exhibitions all around the world, so it's been a remarkable trajectory that's continuing. The thing that's really good is that it came about as a result of an open commission. We have commissioning guidelines in the university so that we don't necessarily always have our own students doing something, but appoint the best possible person for the job. From a kind of disciplinary perspective at ECA, it's amazing that the university is investing in serious kind of art commissions for its estate. The fact that it's Katie and ECA alumni is fantastic. It's the cherry on the cake really for us.
I'm really proud to have been chosen to make the artwork. It's a place of immense ideas and knowledge and wisdom. It really has been a kind of playground of ideas for over a century. That sparked my idea to make something that wasn't just one single standalone artwork, but that was multi-site and that crossed these different disciplines. I spoke with lots of different scientists and students at KB, and that was really part of the process of making the works. It was really inspirational.
It was a lot of fun for me to take part. I chatted with Kate and we talked a lot about fossils, we talked a lot about Earth history, we talked a lot about geology, and we talked a lot about how Edinburgh is where the science of geology started. And more than anything for me, that's what it means to study here in Edinburgh, to work here in Edinburgh, and particularly to work on the KB campus. So much amazing science has taken place here over the last century and beyond, and I'm honored for me and my students to be a very small part of that legacy.
The reason we decided it was a good idea to use an art commission to help to mark the centenary was to encourage people to be more engaged with the science that we do. Often I think science is quite obscure to people, and it doesn't deserve to be. More and more now science and engineering and mathematics are part of the solution to a lot of the problems that people see in their day-to-day lives and read about in the newspapers. And I think it's very important to invite people in. Art is one of the ways of being able to invite people into the campus.
I hope people who come to visit the campus and read the ideas, I hope they're able to come to a space of contemplation, curiosity, and maybe tune in to ideas that they never encountered before. I hope they connect to people across different disciplines, and also that they encourage people to come into the campus from outside because it's an artwork for everybody.